Hey there, sports fans. I'm Hammer Abby. I'm from the Mad Rollin' Dolls in Madison, Wisconsin. I'm here at RollerCon 2014, and we are getting ready for the Vagine Regime versus the Caulksuckers. This is one of the favorite bouts at RollerCon every year, perennial favorite. It is wildly well attended, very loud, very intense. Last year, the year before, a super close game. I think last year the Vagine Regime came from behind at the very last minute to win it. So we'll see who wins it tonight. Could go either way. Crowd seems to be in favor of both sides. It's going to be fun either way, so here we go.
Out of the gate at the whistle, Scald Eagle. Rachel Rotten taking Scald Eagle out right at the back.
Matrix working her way through the middle.
Oh, just tripped on that line, managed to stay in. Matrix is your first lead jammer. What a dick!
Cox usually come first anyway.
And the jam gets called by Matrix. Let's see how many points she picked up on the board. First one to score in this game is going to be the Caulksuckers. We got 29 minutes and 20 seconds left in the first period. 0 on the board for the Vagine, a big gaping hole on the board for the Vagine.
Like throwing a hot dog down a hallway.
And we have 4 on the board for the ladies in cream, the Caulksuckers.
Ugh.
It's actually called flesh tone.
Ew. That's racist, though. Hey, it's Bonnie Thunders. I think I've heard of her. Bonnie Thunders is your lead jammer. I'm going to go ahead and record that because I think I could probably get a little play.
4 closer, pushing a strong 4 wall.
4 closer, veteran Caulksucker skater.
Absolutely.
Boy, those Caulksuckers are just nailing Bonnie Thunders at the front.
Bonnie Thunders has never gotten so much cock as right now.
Oh, but Bonnie Thunders does get out, gets declared lead jammer. 5 points, high in the sky, Bonnie Thunders.
4 closer still trying to make it out on her first pass. You know, sometimes you have to make multiple passes before you can score. I learned that last night.
That's terrible. We're going to be holding a casting call for the part of Casey Bomber's lady friend at the Pants Off Dance Off. Tall and female, please apply.
4 closer being stuck behind a 3 wall of green and orange. The Vagine Regime putting up quite the fight against Lady Caulksucker. 4 closer.
I don't even know what that means, Val Capone.
But you liked it.
I didn't. I assuredly did not. And the Caulksuckers are not loving the juggernaut that is Bonnie Thunders.
And we have a panty pass.
Satan's Little Helper sandwiched in a heck of a front wall there with Mercy and Amanda Riot and Liquor and Split. Satan's Little Helper out as lead jammer trying to make up the points for the Caulksuckers.
Yeah, we have 4 on the board for Caulksuckers, 19 for Vagine, but that's about to change as Satan Little Helper is looking for a little help herself. She decides to call the jam, Black Star.
She got a few in. She got a few in before she was able to call it.
So we have 25 minutes and 50 seconds left on the board. That score has now been updated. 7 for the Caulksuckers, 19 for Vagine Regime. If you like those uniforms that the Caulksuckers are wearing, why don't you stop by Wicked Skatewear. Visit the Wicked booth in Capri Room 109. I guarantee you won't be sorry.
But if you do, be sure and show B-Train your boobs because she's powerfully disappointed in all of you. Somewhere in the crowd, B-Train is giving you a disapproving look. Skull Eagle!
Adam Matrix working up a front.
Skull Eagle flies up the inside unopposed.
There's too many cocks in that box right now. Nothing?
Nothing. Crickets. 24 minutes and 44 seconds on the board. 7 for the Caulksuckers and a 23 on the board for the Vagine Regime. Derby News Network bringing you all the Derby news that they legally can since 2007. They are here at RollerCon. I know that there's going to be some text casting out there done by DNN.
We have a diet pack for Caulksuckers, but not enough to hold Bonnie.
That was a pretty flaccid wave out there, crowd. If you're gonna do the wave, you at least do it right.
Don't give us a limp wave. Nobody's happy with that.
A limp wave satisfies no one.
Nice drag back by Fifi, Namanon, and Ivana Spankin, putting up a wall of death against number 187 of the Caulksuckers.
That is Kilo Kitty, who is, believe it or not, actually wearing pants under that thong.
I was just about to say, she is jamming out with her clam out.
Wrong team.
Right team for me. 23 on the board, 23 minutes, 37 seconds, sorry guys. I'm so confused by all the awesome action on the track. 7 for the Caulksuckers, 29 for the Vagine Regime.
Tell us about your confusion.
It's kind of crazy, I'll tell you that much. Speaking of crazy, we got Crazy Skates, one of the great sponsors of RollerCon. Thank you so much. If you haven't checked out their lounge yet, you're crazy. You can stop by and check out a trial pair of Crazy DBXs for free. Visit the Crazy Room later on today or first thing tomorrow.
Hey RollerCon, who has a drink in their hand right now? Are you serious?
They're serious. That's why they don't have a drink in their hand.
So serious, RollerCon.
Unfortunately for the Vagine Regime, Sandrine Ranjan, number 24, is going to the penalty box for a track cut.
And they're leaving it wide open for chocolate.
She slides right into that box.
Great escort out by 507, Rachel Rotten.
DBC meeting a V at the front.
Mercy, Jackie Daniels, Little A, and Stephanie Maney making the wall of my dreams up there in front. Probably the wall of other people's dreams, too.
DBC says, nah, I've had enough of this giant gray wall.
Not before getting 4 points.
So, folks, don't forget, at halftime, we do have an awesome raffle. There are so many killer prizes in here, like the custom Killer 187 knee pads. They have the RollerCon 2014 logo of Eddie on them. Very sweet. As an Iron Maiden psycho fan that I am, I really want a pair of these. There are a pair of red and a pair of gray. So perhaps if you're a Vagine fan, you can get some sweet metal RollerCon knee pads in the Vagine Regime gray. Custom Killer pads from 187.
Good Lord, it looked like a flock of birds out there just descending on prey.
Satan's little helper jamming for the Caulksuckers.
Everyone recycling back. Satan around her teammate, Chrissy Crash, but she gets lead jammer status.
Loose Chaos of the Vagine Regime is now out of the pack. Satan's little helper is facing off against a giant great wall at the back of the pack. Stuck on the rump of Smarty Pants, she calls the jam.
2 in the pink.
20 minutes and 47 seconds left in the first period. 14 on the board for the Caulksuckers. 29 still for Vagine Regime. We also have a vintage jersey from the Midwestern Pioneers. That is part of the raffle that has been graciously donated by Jerry Seltzer. So if you want a piece of Derby history, get your ticket in to the raffle. And for those of you that have been dropping it in all week, you do not have to be present. So if your friend won it, they can pick it up later after this great game.
If you also want a piece of Derby history, I'm single.
Yeah! I don't know if you know the legend that's standing next to me, Casey Bomber.
Giant smackdown into the sternum of Bonnie Thunders, who is jamming for the Vagine Regime. We have Animatrix trying to fight through the orange and gray, the gray and the orange. She does get past and declared lead jammer, Casey.
Wild Cherry bridging all the way back, taking Bonnie back to meet that strong V of Freight Train. I'm a Bobaya and Wild Cherry.
Bonnie Thunders practically neutralized in the pack.
You don't see that every day.
That is not something you say too often.
Yeah, I mean, the announcers were stunned in silence for a mere second there. We actually stopped talking for 3.3 seconds. Bonnie Thunders being pushed to the outside, trying to get past Freight Train. Is that Freight Train? Down goes Bonnie.
Animatrix.
Animatrix, Fifi nominoned off the track.
I was about to speak too soon.
Fifi fi-fo fum is all I heard on that.
Nom nom nom.
Nom 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 indeed. 18 minutes, 53 seconds left in the first period. It's a 10-point game, folks. The Caulksuckers, scoreboard correction. It is a 5-point game.
Oh my God!
What on earth will we do? We will tell you the score. It is 24 for the Caulksuckers, 29 for the Vagine Regime. Let's also remind you that there's another excellent prize. Well, I'll tell you about it after this jam, but make sure you get your raffle tickets before halftime.
Jukebox on the line for the Caulksuckers.
And that is much. Much mayhem. Lead jammer is going to call that off before Jukebox can get to the back of the pack.
If I'm not mistaken, she picked up 4 points on that last jam, so it's going to take us 24 for the Caulksuckers, 33 for Vagine. And the fourth prize, to go with all 4 of those points that she picked up, that we have available at halftime, is from Second Knee. Thank you so much to Dr. Rick and Dr. Michael. This is a $459 value knee brace.
You want that. Knees are expensive.
After 10 years of Derby, I need a second knee for sure. So thank you so much to Dr. Rick and Dr. Michael from Second Knee.
Powerful thrust by Scald Eagle.
The Caulk tried to recycle, but it was not quick enough.
Scald Eagle going head-to-head with Satan's Little Helper for the Caulksuckers. It's tall and mighty versus small and mighty.
Pint-sized powerhouse, as we like to call her. Satan's like a wind-up toy. She never stops.
Since we have so many of you here, I'd like to remind you, please keep an eye on your valuables, on your personal belongings. We like to believe that everyone in roller derby is as awesome as we think they are. Unfortunately, not everyone is.
Nope.
And also, there's a lot of people when you go into the gen pop areas. The general population doesn't have the same ethos we do always. So please be sure to keep your personal belongings safe at all times. And look out for each other. You can make a new friend by helping somebody out.
Freight Train on the line for the Caulksuckers.
Good work by Rivas. Taking down Freight Train.
Freight Train out and lead. Choo-choo. Getting all those points and calling it.
Vehement hip tap by Freight Train.
I would even call that an aggressive hip tap. But pretty much everything that comes out of the skates of Freight Train is beautifully aggressive.
Hey, Freight Train, how'd you bruise your hips? I was just trying to call off the jam.
15 minutes and 56 seconds. Caulksuckers on the board with 28 and Vagine Regime with 35. I don't know what you guys are doing after this, but I'm gonna get myself ready for the pants off, dance off. Toot toot! Hopefully we'll see you there.
Come watch Casey Bomber DJ and audition to be the part of her one-night stand.
We have Animatrix facing off against Bonnie Thunders. Animatrix with Jackie Daniels left. Animatrix gets out and picks up lead jammer for the Caulksuckers. But just about 10 feet behind is Vagine Regime's own Bonnie Thunders.
Hot on her heels.
Who's Bonnie Thunders? I've not heard of her.
Bonnie who?
I hear she's been skating for at least a little while.
Actually, ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together. This is Bonnie Thunders' very first game ever. I think she might be a natural.
That kid's got a bright future in a sport called roller derby.
It's kind of amazing.
No. We just got a very disapproving and confused face from Bonnie.
Hey, it was them, not me, Bonnie. I said for years. So we have number 50, that is Scald Eagle, clawing her way through the pack.
Secondhand smoke out and on her heels. Oh! She was trying to confuse her and put her vagina on her face.
Scald Eagle trying to recruit secondhand smoke. You know what they say, we gays, we recruit, and Scald Eagle was doing her damnedest on that jam.
Join the 10%.
One of us, one of us.
Yes, all women.
14-11 on the board, left to go. 28 for the Caulksuckers, 35 for Vagine Regime. Have you visited Herbalife yet? When you do, they can help you get your fit on. Get your fit on with Herbalife.
I was living and breathing off of Strictly Liftoff this morning for 3 games. Not a drop of food and 3 hours of sleep.
It's pretty much the most legit hangover I've found, other than sleeping for 17 days after RollerCon.
And Fernet Bronco.
That as well.
We call it the magic cookie at ACDG. We have a powerful wall out there for the Caulksuckers. Moffat, Bone Crusher, Mackenzie, and Sarelson. Satan's little helper on the line for the Caulksuckers.
So thank you to each and every one of you attendees of RollerCon for all that you've done to help make RollerCon so amazing. Please continue to do that by not standing or sitting on the backs of chairs. Yep, that was you right by Roller Derby Elite's booth. That's okay though, you corrected it immediately. Do not stand in the fire aisles, and there are no cigarettes of any kind allowed at RollerCon, including e-cigarettes. If you have a vapor smoke, you have to go outside to the smoking area. It will get RollerCon in a lot of trouble with the fabulous Riviera Hotel and Casino. And we would like to come back here for the 10th anniversary of RollerCon. Did I mention next year is the 10th anniversary of
Double
RollerCon?
digits, people. RollerCon is double digits old and awesome.
How many have you been to, Val Capone?
I've been to 7 out of 10. I took a break in 07 and 08 because I was dumb.
I have been to 9 RollerCons.
Way to
so
one-up
far.
me, Casey Bomber.
9 RollerCons. Hey, Trish the Dish, how many have you been to?
A few.
All of them.
Not 10. We haven't hit 10 yet. Oh, that hurt my brain. I hate math. I play sports.
This
Congratulations.
is the 10th RollerCon.
Oh, well then I've been to 8. I just did that super quick math.
I'm bad at math. I think 4.
So any of you guys or dolls that are standing in the aisles, please, please, please high-five the volunteer as they politely ask you to move. And if you want to get one of those sweet shirts, well, you might be out of luck. I believe the volunteer shirts of this season are out of luck.
Fully gone. I got myself an extra large dress.
Yeah, well, you could cut it up and make a back patch. That's what I'm doing with mine. Come on now. You can also still purchase Flashback Friday. Is that a thing? Is that what the kids are doing these days?
Hashtag something.
Something about computers and also vintage. You can get a vintage RollerCon t-shirt over at the merch booth. There's not a lot left, but if you want to jump in a black, a white, or a green scrimmage, guess where you can get a nice quality t-shirt so you can jump in on those scrimmages. Visit our merch booth today.
Satan's little helper surrounded by Vagine. But she busts right out of that wall.
Stiffly came out of that wall. I'm too sober to come up with dirty euphemisms.
Satan's little helper at the top of the pack is dancing with Fifi Nomenon.
Former teammates battling each other.
Fifi Nomenon assisting Much Mayhem out of the pack by playing a little jammer-y right there.
I call that, never mind. Dick Jammer. Dick
Yes,
Jammer.
Dick Jammer right there. 13 minutes and 23 seconds. Look at that scoreboard. I want you all to look at it right now.
It's a 2-point game, people. Wake up, make some noise. All right, I'll take it. Animatrix back on the line for the Caulksuckers.
That's Loose Chaos jamming for Vagine Regime.
Smarty Pants doing a great job of anchoring that wall at the top of the pack.
DBC sacrificing herself to get that back pedal.
Zilla all over Loose Chaos. Zilla takes Loose Chaos down hard right there on turn 2. She's going to draw her all the way back, about a quarter of the pack. Of note, not one jammer has gotten out of the pack yet.
And it's already been almost an entire minute jam, but for up to entire 30 seconds, Animatrix is going to be sitting in the notorious RED penalty box.
Play dirty, smell clean. But don't get notorious on your vagina. Or your cock, for that matter. Recycling all the way back, Melanie Feaster.
Still 43 seconds left on the clock, and just now does Loose Chaos break from that massive pack. There's a reason why all of you are here watching this game, and it is because of every single one of those skaters out on the track. This is a mega jam right here.
Loose Chaos getting out and picking up 4 points.
I'm pretty sure if I had to choose a posse of people to help me through the apocalypse, I'd just go ahead and pick the entire pack out on the track right now.
Definitely. Actually, I'd pick the entire lot of these two teams to help me go everywhere and do everything. And if you'll notice, you're going to see all the Vagine skaters are rocking some S1 helmets. Thank you to S1 Helmet Company. They make rad helmets and also pads.
Hi, Dan from S1.
Yeah, you get rad with S1 Helmet Company. 10 minutes and 39 seconds left. 10-point game. 33 for the Caulksuckers. 43 for Vagine Regime.
Super fast pass. First time on the jammer line for
the artist formerly known as Amanda Jamadina. Gets out and gets all 4 points.
We do have one skater in the notorious RED penalty box.
I'm a bobaya. Are you a bad girl?
She was a real cocksucker out on that track, and she ended up in the notorious RED penalty box. 37 on the board for the ladies in cream, and 43 for the ladies in gray. As Saracen tries to escort Sandrine Ranjon out, but she gets Lee Jammer, Casey.
Ooh la la, Sandrine Ranjon.
Secondhand Smoke pushing her way through. Saracen recycling up. Forced to let her go.
Big layout hit by Amablobaya into Lil A. Frees up secondhand smoke, but Stephanie Maney returns the favor.
Smarty Pants with that major stop.
That is a situation I never want to be in, ladies. Smarty Pants, Stephanie Maney, Lil A, and Mercy.
I would already be crying.
I pretty much already am crying from watching this.
What a layout by Smarty Pants.
Ima! With the takedown and the Bridget all the way back.
I don't even know where to look on this track. There's so many brutal hits on both jammers. One in the front, one in the back.
Well, unfortunately, we did have an illegal hit from Lil A. She received a forearm penalty, so she will be sitting in the notorious RED penalty box for 30 seconds.
Saracen taking Regime out.
Smoke getting the call she was expecting from the refs.
Smarty Pants also receiving a clockwise block. It looks like Sandrine is in the penalty box for a track cut.
Power jam, Caulksuckers.
Not a lot of time left in this jam. She is not able to call that time.
Oh!
Secondhand smoke plowing through Mercy. Even Mercy is laughing at that.
Smoke says, get down, stay down.
Smoke just burnt up Mercy right there.
That's the way Mercy flirts.
And apparently there is a late highball call on secondhand smoke.
Not.
7 minutes left between these two teams. This is only the first period, ladies. 42 on the board for the Caulksuckers, 57 for Vagine Regime.
Sandrine Ranjone.
She's back on the track, making her presence known. Satan's little helper all over her like a cheap merkin. Ouch.
And unfortunately for Satan's little helper, she's taking a trip to the sin bin, the notorious RED penalty box for a track cut, as secondhand smoke gets dragged back to the back of the pack.
French Tickler and Scylla.
Liquor and splits and secondhand smoke sliding out of the track, trying desperately to stay in so she can draw secondhand smoke all the way back, not quite able to do it.
And Smarty Pants now donning the star for Vagine Regime. Secondhand smoke wisely taking herself to the outside to avoid that track cut from a very big hit. So many whistles. You get a penalty. You get a penalty. You get a forearms.
Yes, unfortunately for the Caulksuckers, 2 of their players are in the notorious RED penalty box, as is one Vagine Regime. But the worst part of it all for the Caulksucker fans in the audience, secondhand smoke is sitting in the notorious RED sin bin.
And Smarty Pants is still out there making laps on the Caulksuckers pack.
Smarty looks good in those derby skins, but I do miss those saggy green panties.
Oh, they're hanging in the closet in our room. Don't worry.
Thank God. I was really starting to get nervous that all the fun was getting sucked out of roller derby.
The day Smarty Pants no longer has those green panties with the stars is the day derby dies.
Never speak of that again. 4 minutes and 30 seconds on the board. 43 for the Caulksuckers, 72 for Vagine Regime.
Wild Cherry and Saracen up front. Beautiful partner blocking. Not enough to hold Eags.
Scald Eagle. It doesn't matter what direction she comes in or out. She's just all over the place.
And if you don't get a lady boner for Scald Eagle,
You don't have a pulse.
you're dead inside.
5 points more on the board for Vagine Regime, courtesy of number 50.
Believe me, if bald eagles were as powerful as Scald Eagle, they would not be so rare in the wild.
Satan's little helper on a star pass there wisely stays out of bounds from a big hit from Fifi Nomenon.
3 minutes and 21 seconds left. 41 on the board for the Caulksuckers, 75 for the Vagine Regime.
Straight up props for OMG WTF's fancy, sharp looking outfit down there.
She looks wicked smart.
Exquisite bench coaching uniform. And you'll notice that both teams are raring to go to wrap up this period. We have a few more jams left for you before we will be having the raffles, Casey and Black Star.
Bonnie Thunder's exiting the pack backwards.
Four closer staying in lane 4 on her toe stops. Dancing with Demand to Ride at the top of the pack. Gets out clean.
Is out.
Just as Bonnie Thunders gets forced to the infield by Bone Crusher.
Forcing the call.
You got to feel good about your defense when they force Bonnie Thunders to call the jam.
When two people force Bonnie.
Nice
Thunders.
work by Caulksuckers.
Bone
So we
Crusher,
have
Melanie
a few more updates about the raffle. It will be happening. The winners will be announced at halftime. S1 helmets, as you'll notice them on all the Vagine Regime, have also donated a helmet with a Sisu mouthguard.
I love that thing.
I love that thing as well. You could talk with it, you could drink with it, you can use an inhaler. It's a great thing to have, the Sisu mouthguard.
I was just about to say you could probably do something else with it in too, but that's just dirty. Adam Matrix out in lead jammer status for Caulksuckers. And it's a power jam, Caulksuckers.
Yeah, power jam situation because Much Mayhem was assessed a cutting of the track penalty. As Adam Matrix picks up a grand slam, that's 5 points high in the sky for the Caulksuckers.
Caulksuckers looking to exit this half with a much smaller gap in points.
Yes, hoping for a bit of momentum to shift their way, Casey.
Adam Matrix patiently looking for some assist.
Oh, slick up the inside goes Much Mayhem, untouched by the Caulksuckers.
Sometimes you just gotta wait for those holes to appear.
Adam Matrix is out of the pack. Giant takedown collision as Much Mayhem and
Beautiful.
GDC collide.
Beautiful call by Adam Matrix, getting out just in the nick of time, picking up all 4 points and calling it.
33 seconds left to go in the first period between these two teams. 56 on the board for the Caulksuckers, 88 for the Vagine Regime.
It's getting so hot up here, I'm about to take my top off.
Well, you might as well get started early and take your pants off. Get ready for the pants off, dance off. It'll be happening at the top of the rib tonight, immediately following the Derby wedding.
Casey Bomber will be DJing that.
And Val Capone will be emceeing. If you thought you heard The Last of Us, boy, are you wrong.
I'll just
Very
be there
wrong.
being a resident dick.
That's why we love you, Black Star. The fans love when Loose Chaos gets declared lead jammer.
Lose Chaos pushing a really strong 3-wall. Mackenzie, Rachel Rotten, and Scylla.
Two skaters en route to the notorious RED penalty box as the jam gets called.
And that's the whistle indicating it is now halftime.
Satan's little helper back on the line for the Caulksuckers.
That was a super sweet halftime proposal, and congratulations to Fifi and Sweet Hurt. But right now we are back to the brutal non-stop action of this bout. And Scald Eagle's going to start us off as lead jammer for the Vagine Regime.
Beautiful offensive block by Jukebox on that outside, getting Satan's Little Helper out.
And Scald Eagle taken out by Akers, but it looks like Akers stepped outside the line. Scald Eagle did not have to recycle too far back, able to pick up. Zero, 3, there it is. Waiting for those fingers in the sky from our ref. That was 3 points on that jam for Scald Eagle. Who's a fan of Scald Eagle?
No matter what team you play for, you should be a fan of Scald Eagle.
I was gonna say, are we allowed to agree with that too? I feel like it's a general derby yes.
Everybody's on Team Scald Eagle.
Why would you not be? Animatrix is on the team for the Caulksuckers. She's wearing the star. And we have Bonnie Thunders trying to force her way past that dick wall.
That dick is getting in there. Saracen, Melanie Feaster, Rachel Rotten, I'm a Bobaya, holding Bonnie Thunder.
Very, very nice defensive work by the Caulksuckers. Just not giving Bonnie Thunders any chance to move beyond that wall.
We have a great view of this because it is directly under it. I wonder if they'll make it out of turn 1.
Fifi Nomenon is Fifi Nomen, Nomen on Animatrix.
Smarty Pants getting up there in the front, was trying to play some offense there for her jammer. She ended up getting taken down by that wall. The wall denied Smarty Pants' assist.
Oh, and there was a bit of miscommunication there, but Animatrix 0-3 on Cream is going to the penalty box, the notorious RED penalty box, for blocking with the head.
She's got such great skate stride and such form. She's coming in hot.
Rachel Rotten's going to join her. We've got the pivot and the jammer in the box for the Caulksuckers. Bonnie Thunders finally out. Ladies and gentlemen, Bonnie Thunders held in that pack without taking one full lap for 1 minute and 30 seconds.
Only at RollerCon, folks. Only at RollerCon. Wow! Bonnie Thunders getting blocked to the infield by I'm a Blow Baya.
Tag team, Melanie Feaster and I'm a Bobaya, nailing Bonnie Thunder's box.
We got 56 on the board for the Caulksuckers, 99 for the Vagine Regime with 26 minutes and 52 seconds left.
I guess I should keep making more dick jokes because it makes Casey Bomber so painfully uncomfortable.
She begins to squirm with every breath you take.
Ugh. Every dick you suck.
No, I'm making a face like my cat does after he accidentally licks his own butt.
Yowza. Back to the action on the track. We have Forecloser jamming for the Caulksuckers and Much Mayhem jamming for Vagine Regime as the Caulksuckers steal the lead.
All right, Forecloser, that's an entire 4-blocker back wall that Forecloser is trying to pick apart. She's just taking them one by one, gets through the pack. That's 5 points for Forecloser.
Mercy, number 100 for the Vagine Regime, sitting in the penalty box, the notorious RED penalty box, as is Rachel Rotten for the Caulksuckers.
Scylla and Smoke giving Munch the business.
And Sweet Hurt is going to join Mercy in the box.
Closing the gap is Forecloser with another 4 points, Black Star.
Just racking them up, trying to close that gap.
65 for the Caulksuckers, 99 for the Vagine Regime. And as you can see, we have the WFTDA regional playoffs being flashed up on the scoreboard. Did you know that this year's WFTDA D1 playoffs in Evansville, Indiana will add a new city to our sports-rich history? For the love of flat track, be there September 19th to the 21st. Visit WFTDA.com/tournaments to get travel and ticket details today, Casey.
All right, I will do that. Scald Eagle getting bounced around on the inside line, but it's like her skates are a magnet to that borderline because she just will not step over. And in a blink, she's back to the back of the pack.
And the artist formerly known as Amanda Jamadina pushing to the front, trying to get out. And a beautiful assist gets her out. Bone crusher.
Scald Eagle just long, smooth strides. Has her eye on not Amanda Jamadina. Knows exactly when to call off that jam. You know, I'm quite excited about the WFTDA champs this year in Nashville on Halloween weekend.
Yeah, you might want to trick or treat, but that's a treat for me, Casey. I am looking so forward to being in Nashville. Halloween weekend, what could be better?
I can't think of a single thing. And I bet that a lot of skaters out there on the track today are going to be skating with their teams at that championship game. You can guarantee it. Bonnie Thunder's wearing the star for Vagine Regime, doing like she does. Lead jammer.
Sadie's little helper out for Caulksuckers. But Bonnie says, no dick for you.
23 minutes and 10 seconds left in this awesome battle. 65 on the board for the Caulksuckers, 108 for Vagine Regime.
Vagine Regime's got a 1, 2, 3, 4 lineup in that block and pack. Mercy, Stephanie Maney, Jackie Daniels, and Swede Hurt. That's a party I want in my room, but not one that I would want to meet on the track.
Never, ever, ever. I would like to meet them at the Pants Off Dance Off tonight, though. Immediately following the Derby wedding, Casey will be DJing the Pants Off Dance Off.
Adam Matrix out in lead jammer for Caulksuckers. Sandrine Ranjon getting taken out by Melanie Feaster, bridging all the way back. Alas, insane Saracen working at the back.
So much manhandling happening in the pack. Everybody in that blocking pack always with hands on one another.
Sandrine trying to fight her way through that cream dick wall right there.
Adatrix going for a little apex jump there. Shut down by Steph Maney. She calls the jam.
Sin City Skates has over 30 years of roller derby experience, and not just skating, but roller derby experience in their 4 employees alone. So if you have anything that you need to know, any questions you may have, if you need some more gear while you are here at RollerCon, make sure you stop by the Sin City Skates boutique tomorrow morning on your way to all your clinics and classes and challenges you will be attending.
Luz Chaos looking to build on her successes from the first half of the game.
A reinforced iron triangle at the front of Scylla Akers, Smoke, and Rachel Rotten holding her.
Luz Chaos keeping her feet moving, trying to find whatever opening she can. Almost manages to hold on to the line. But Akers is going to take her back, way back.
I'm sorry, that's Killer Kitty.
Sometimes the above view isn't the best view.
That side pony confused me.
Ivana Espankin in the notorious RED penalty box for the Vagine Regime.
Floor closer laying a big hit on Chrissy Crash while trying to push through that strong wall. And the Caulksuckers take Luz Chaos all the way back. There's somebody in the queer leaders that used to watch old football because bring her back, way back is now the cheer.
Forecloser definitely eyeballing her move on the back of that pack. Chrissy Crash has just been working her over in this jam like it's her own personal mission from God.
Oh, we're hearing a penalty assess. Let's see who it goes to. Number 9 of the Caulksuckers. That is secondhand smoke. Roller Derby Elite Series skates. They have been involved in roller derby since 1936.
Whoa.
That is 1 year after our sport's glorious inception.
I can't hit that note, but you can now.
Stop on by the Roller Derby Elite Series booth tomorrow.
Hey, look who's blocking out there for the Vagine Regime. It's the newly engaged Fifi Phenomenon.
Yay. Freight Train and French Tickler on the track for Caulksuckers. Looking to get... Are you Peyton?
Caulksuckers playing offense there for a little bit before they drop back and try to take care of Bonnie Thunders.
Freight Train doing work in the back.
This game may be mixed teams, but I tell you, it is a grudge match every single year. These skaters are very serious.
Very physical, very focused, very determined skaters on both teams, Black Star.
People take their sexual orientation very seriously, but roller derby is also much more serious.
A good stall on the borderline by Bonnie Thunders.
Wisely assessing the danger of the situation and not getting a track cut.
A strung out pack there between turns 3 and 4.
Smoke and Freight Train eating some time off of Bonnie's passes, but it's not enough to get her out. Kilo Kitty's ass cheeks are just cracking me up every time.
Nice blocker wad at the front of the pack, making things difficult in the life of one Miss Thunders, Bonnie.
Smoke chasing her out. This is going to be a power jam for Bonnie Thunders.
Never a sentence anybody likes to hear, except for her own team.
Except for every VR fan. Who in here is a fan of the Caulksuckers? Some guys are gonna get lucky tonight.
And where are my queers at? How about in between? Anybody rooting for, let's say, both teams?
Equal opportunity employers.
All right, I thought that might be the case.
Yeah, I mean, it is roller derby.
Got the queer leaders chanting for Much Mayhem, who's going to be sent to the box on a
multiplayer block. She was trying to hold herself up on her toe stops, assisting out of bounds with her teammate.
And the Caulksuckers looking to take advantage of that by lining up a goat in the back in the form of Swede Hurt, hoping Kilo Kitty can push that powerful wall.
Oh my goodness. That is so much work. Kilo Kitty working those edges, pushing that wall. They're not going very far.
You would think that their wheels were square with how little distance they're moving there in turn 3.
It's always interesting to see 4 actual teammates playing together. TBC with a very well-timed hit, taking out Much.
And Much was able to reel it back and find a hole on the outside.
14 minutes left in the second half. Our score right now, Vagine Regime in gray at 131 and Caulksuckers in cream at 70 points. Shout out to Iron Doll, keeping these ladies looking good, looking great. Iron Maven running that bench.
Iron Maven never rests. She makes uniforms. She bench coaches for the Angel City Derby Girls Scarlets for the Caulksuckers many years running. She's also a mom. And look at those fashionable pants she's wearing. You can find those at the Iron Doll booth.
A little kaleidoscope action. I'm wearing last year's edition of the Caulksuckers uniform. Looks like we have an official timeout right now. Kiss my axe, talking with Rachel Rotten.
Oh, it looks like in a little bit of a lost piece of equipment there being delivered very kindly by Whoopsie Daisy, one of our refs on skates.
Wild Cherry and Rachel Rotten in a diet pack. Satan's little helper on the jam line for the Caulksuckers.
That's a matchup we've seen a few times, Satan's Little Helper versus Scald Eagle. It's anybody's game out there, and Satan's Little Helper is gonna take the lead, but Scald Eagle is all over her.
A little playful dick jammer. But a call off nonetheless. I really love jammer on jammer action. I want to see more of that. Can you do that, ladies?
All right, ladies and gents of RollerCon, the only way that RollerCon can run as smoothly as it does is because of the volunteer army. So first and foremost, can I please get some support for the men and women that have been working so hard?
Give it up for the volunteers.
Yeah, every time you see a volunteer, give them a high five and a thumbs up and tell them what a great job they're doing.
RollerCon wouldn't happen without each and every one of those people.
We've got Sandrine Ranjon sizing up the back of the pack for Vagine Regime, trying to hold on to that lead.
Akers getting a hip on her, but actually her own teammate took her out there. Oh.
Adam Matrix and Fifi having a little hug it out moment on the track, ladies.
There's that awkward moment when you're about to lay somebody out and the whistle blows, but you hug them instead.
I thought that was a pretty good save. I was not about to lay you out. I'm just here to hug you.
I'm just here to hug it out, not lay you out.
Come and get the real thing.
But we do need people to continue to help lay out the track anytime there are any taping issues that need some help. If you are interested in being a track volunteer, please, 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 we do need more people, more bodies for Saturday and Sunday.
Freight train on the line for the Caulksuckers, but Much is already out in lead jammer status. Oh, Bunny Thunders, I mean, sorry.
And Ima Blobaya is headed to the box for the Caulksuckers.
Mackenzie with a swift takeout. Freight train, choo-choo.
A little pas de deux by Freight Train. Finally wrestled her way out of the pack.
She's so forceful.
Unbelievable power of Freight Train.
Why is it so quiet in here? Are you not watching the best game of RollerCon?
Well, I think it's because everybody was checking their schedules to see how many hours they would like to volunteer here at RollerCon to continue to make it so great. Maybe some of the Caulksuckers would like to volunteer for the Dicks department. But in the meanwhile, Scald Eagle is the lead jammer for the Vagine Regime, Casey.
She certainly is.
DBC
And
fighting.
She comes into the pack hot, taking out her own teammate, Scylla. Her own teammate in Rose City, that is.
DBC tries to sneak it up the inside. Unfortunately, she tiptoed in the infield, receiving a track cut penalty. She will be sitting in the notorious RED penalty box, Black Star.
I'm a Bobaya laying a hit on Scald Eagle, taking her all the way back, but it's not enough to keep her.
I love how predatory Scald Eagle's stride looks as she's coming up to the back of the pack. Just cool as can be, like nothing phases her at all.
Just a Sunday skate, probably her 9th game today.
In the meantime, she's facing some incredibly skilled blockers in that pack.
French Tickler, Smoke, I'm a Bobaya, and Scylla doing their damnness, making her work for every single point.
That's a full 5 picked up by Scald Eagle. Caw-caw!
DBC back on the track.
Hey, you know what? Scald Eagle likes to party. That's what I hear.
And by party, you mean pick up points.
That's her kind of party.
Which she did, a 5-point party happening with Scald Eagle.
That's a multi-pack of 5-pointers for Scald Eagle in this jam. Huge jam for Scald.
I'm a Bobaya taking Scald Eagle out. She forces the call.
So how many people in the crowd are going to go to the Pants Off Dance Off tonight?
That's not enough.
All right, I'd like for all of the people who cheered to look at your neighbor who didn't cheer and ask them, why not? You know, it's hosted by the Vagine Regime, but all are welcome. Leave your pants at the door.
Yeah, it really is one of the funnest events at RollerCon. You know, we've already survived Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. It's a nice midpoint of this glorious convention to check and see where the party pulse is at.
Be part of RollerCon history at top of the rev.
Much mayhem gives much fury on the track, picks up lead jammer for the Vagine Regime.
Satan's little helper, Crab walking around the outside.
Much mayhem.
Liquor and Split says no mas.
Much mayhem, some impressive juking on this jam for her. Absolutely turning her hit, swiveling this way and that.
And Juke with some impressive blocking of that juking.
Satan's little helper taken to the outside by the one and only Demand a Riot. Much mayhem tries to get past Jukebox. She does. Picking up 4 more points for the Vagine Regime, Casey.
Solid jam by Much Mayhem.
Demand a Riot bringing Satan's little helper all the way back. And an unfortunate track cut called on Forecloser.
Forecloser will be sitting in the notorious RED penalty box, as is Mercy currently for the Vagine Regime.
That's right.
Jukebox laying it down on Much right now up front.
I can't even believe this jam is still happening. I think this jam has been going on for 12 and a half minutes. Much Mayhem showing tremendous endurance as she just continues to rack up the points for the Vagine Regime, drawing their lead out to over 100 points as of that jam. Absolutely huge jam by Much Mayhem.
All right, looks like we're gonna have a team timeout assessed to the bench of the Caulksuckers. So at this time, I'd like to remind you once again, the only way RollerCon can continue to be the best damn week of your derby calendar all year long is because of people like you. How is that possible? For being kind and polite to each other as well as our volunteers. Just because we have a department named Dicks doesn't mean you should be rude to them. They're the ones that ensure that RollerCon can continue to go on each and every year and grow on each and every year.
Don't be the guy that ruins it for everybody.
The #1 rule in roller derby, Black Star, what is it? Don't be a douchebag, that's right. But if you want to be a part of the RollerCon family, the people that make this happen, it is my favorite week each and every year. I love being a part of RollerCon. If you want to be a RollerCon volunteer army member, please visit the volunteer check-in right at the front of where RollerCon begins. Before you walk down the magical hallway and sign up for classes and see all the vendors
and watch a pierced vagina run around the outside of the track.
Well, before that magic can happen, we need people to make RollerCon happen. So please, if you have a couple of hours to spare, donate your time to the cause that is the best damn week in derby each and every year, RollerCon.
I thought that the first rule of roller derby was everybody talks about roller derby all the time.
No, that's
CrossFit.
That's the first reaction to roller derby. You can't help.
Okay.
It's like an allergic reaction.
I think that's the rules of paleo and CrossFit.
Oh, loose chaos. Striding about 20 feet behind forecloser. Not for long.
Forecloser pushing with a little assist from Melanie Feaster. She gets out.
Good traction there by Loose Chaos, just gripping the track, avoiding that cut track that they were so desperately trying to draw out of her.
But Forecloser sneaks through the inside and gets all 4 points. A hop, skip, and a jump. Loose Chaos breaks through and
All right, we have 5 minutes and 33 seconds left. 82 on the board for the Caulksuckers, 198 for the Vagine Regime. Both boxes are entirely free.
full pack. Full strength. Atomatrix, do you think you can put 100 points on the board right now?
If anyone can.
Hey, RollerCon, do you think she can? Are you dead out there, RollerCon? Make some noise!
I'll tell you right now, if you're a fan of the Caulksuckers, they need those cheers with under 5 minutes left to go.
Bonnie Thunder is just leveling the Atomatrix just leveling the Vagine Regime to get out, but Bonnie Thunder's so fast and quick, picked up 4 more points for Vagine before Atomatrix could even get to the back of the pack.
Crossing the 200 mark.
4 minutes and 35 seconds left between these two teams. 82 on the board for the Caulksuckers, 202 for Vagine Regime. Now, once this game is over, we are going to have, I believe, the raffle for a great prize pack. There's so many things that are up for raffle. We have Custom Killer 187 knee pads, the RollerCon pads. Those are just some of the things you'll get. But you also get Freight Train getting out for lead jammer for the Caulksuckers.
Quickly hitting it and quitting it. Sorry, I was busy laughing at Satan's little helper guzzling dicks on the bench. Hand over hand. I'm a Bobaya, Melanie, and Juke doing work on Skull, but she is out in lead jammer. And we're back to full strength for the Caulksuckers as Smoke returns to the track, building a beautiful 4-wall in the back.
Jackie Daniels not putting a hip there on AJ.
Not AJ.
We're gonna call the skater skating as Amanda Jamin. We'll call her Nay J.
AJ getting stuck at the back.
Chestnut's going to the notorious RED penalty box as Scald Eagle just picked up 5 points on that last pass.
Just busting through that wall. AJ putting points on the board for the Caulksuckers.
Lots of whistles being blown. We're going to see what penalties get assessed to various skaters as the jam gets called by Scald Eagle. We have 1 minute and 54 seconds left. Now, at the end of this game, we will be having a raffle with all the glorious prizes. The second knee, the S1 helmet with Sisu mouthguard, the vintage Pioneers jersey, and the custom killer 187 pads. But something else that will be going on is our fabulous track crew, who is led by the one and only Great Dame. The hours that woman has put into RollerCon, it's not even fair how much work that woman has done. So I just personally want to say thank you for keeping the track as tight as you do, Great Dame.
You guys should say thank you for that.
Well, we have got a small pack out there and only one jammer here with 1 minute and 11 seconds on the clock. Bonnie Thunder's jamming for the Vagine Regime, picking up 5 points. Only 2 Caulksucker blockers to face, and
Wild Cherry getting hit out, but jumps back in right in time to clip Bonnie. Akers and Wild Cherry up front.
And we're back to all hands on deck in the pack.
Ahoy, Palloy, all hands on deck. Force to the end. I'm Mobaya laying a great sternum block. But that artistic skating, Bonnie just spins to win.
5 more points put up on the board for the Vagine Regime, courtesy of Bonnie Thunders. AJ trying to find her way through the pack.
Caulksuckers putting up what might be one last line of defense here. The Bonnie Thunders.
Smoke staying in front, Cherry up there. Keeping her in play. Smoke that cock.
Bonnie Thunders looks back, checks the period clock, makes sure it ran down to 0, decides to call the jam and call this game to its completion.
Get up on your feet and show these ladies some love.
Get out there, give them high five. We've got an unofficial final, 240 points, Vagine Regime, 91. Caulksuckers this year, the queers come out on top.